go straight into making some calls, but I want to, because you have to go pretty soon, I want to do something else. So as soon as everybody's back, I'm going to do one last call.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Are we pretty much all here? Okay. I'm gonna switch the order a little bit. Technically right now you're supposed to go make calls. And I always recommend, because you're practicing, call somebody you know and say, hey, I'm in a class, can I practice on you? Unless you're ready to call through your database, then the suggestions around that are to, regardless of how big it is, do 2 letters of the alphabet a day. So call your A's and B's today, call your C's and D's tomorrow, your E's and F's the next day. If you do 2 letters a day, you'll easily get through your database within the month or less. And then, of course, you're adding. So let's talk. We're going to talk a couple of things about accountability and creating your job description. What's the daily 10-4 again? Okay, 10 new people.
Or, yeah,
Add 10 people or add.
Yeah.
Okay.
People in your database.
Okay, 10 people you already know in your database, right?
Letters.
10 notes, follow-up notes. I'm going to say FU for follow-up. Okay.
Review homes.
And then preview 10 homes. Preview. So those are your habits that you're creating. And that's per week. Right? So these are your habits that lead to your real estate job description. Okay? If there are 6 things in your real estate job description, what would be the most important activity to do every day? Lead generation. You can say it louder. Lead generation. What's the next most important activity?
Follow-up.
Lead follow-up. No point in generating a lead if you're not going to follow up with it, right? Because everybody laughs when I put FU. What's the third most important thing?
Setting appointments.
Thank you. Setting appointments. This is a huge habit right here. When I was at one of our international conventions in the last year, one of the guys that was up on stage talking was talking about his team, and they have a goal on their team of setting 2 appointments a day. 2 appointments will definitely get you to big numbers. And it's a must. So building a habit is like working out a muscle, right? You got to do it every day. Your muscle gets stronger and stronger. Just like practicing your scripts. Muscle every day, it's going to get stronger and stronger. They're even just having people set coffee appointments. You know, get in the habit of scheduling 2 appointments a day. Even if you're just getting an appointment to go have coffee with people, you're going to talk about real estate, yes? Now, is that a buyer consultation or a listing presentation? Maybe, maybe not. It may lead to one. It likely could lead to business though. It can lead to a referral, or it can lead to that person actually working with you, right? What it's doing though is getting you in the habit of having 2 appointments a day. So that if you don't have an appointment, it feels weird. When you have something that's a habit, like brushing your teeth, when you don't brush your teeth, it feels weird, right? Okay, how long have you been door knocking now?
2 months.
2 months. You're almost at 66 days then. Is it starting to feel weird if you don't do it?
Yeah.
So you're building a habit. When you build a habit, it feels weird if you don't do it. So this whole thing, yes, do I want you guys to have 2 appointments a day that are buyer or seller related? Yeah, that's the goal, right? If you're not quite there, is there any harm in setting appointments that are like a coffee appointment, other than you'll be jacked up on caffeine, but setting appointments to get in that habit of having 1 or 2 appointments a day. If you have 5 appointments a week, you're well on your way to hitting the goals we were talking about. Okay? 2 appointments, 10 a week, you're well on your way. Yes, we want those appointments to be buyer consultations and listing presentations. And at this point, getting in front of people, practicing, talking about real estate is a really good habit. Does that make sense? You want to work on getting that habit so the days you don't have an appointment, it feels weird. Because if it feels weird, what are you going to work on? Getting an appointment. Okay, what's number 4? I know they're over there looking at it. It's back to the funnel.
Contract.
Write contracts, write offers, write contracts. Whether they're buyer offers or listing contracts. Appointments are going to get you to contracts. What's the 5th habit?
Closing.
That's number 6, paychecks. What's it, not so much habit, but part of your job description. There's one more in there. Lead generation, lead follow-up, setting appointments, writing contracts. What's something else we want you working on?
I read it.
I talked about it at the very beginning.
Learn.
Learn. Skill development. Some people in Keller Williams, some of you who know who Diana Kukoska is, she has recently retired, so we won't hear her name as much as we used to in the past. She used to say it was script practice. I agree with that, and I think it's more than that. I think it's overall skill development. Some of that is script practice. It might be practicing a listing presentation. It might be practicing a buyer consultation. You know, there's lots of different skills you guys are developing, which is why you're sitting in this room. So some of your job description is going to be skill development. And then, number 6, cashing paychecks. Woohoo! We like that part of it. So if you're thinking about the one thing question, so Gary Keller wrote a book called The One Thing, very famous book about focus, and it's not just real estate related. This is focus for anybody in their life. Do you guys remember what the one thing question is that you ask? Lima, do you know it?
I don't.
What is the one thing for you to focus on such that by doing so, everything else becomes unnecessary or falls into place? That's the one thing question. So whenever you're asking yourself the question of, I know it, I've talked about learned my big why, I've written my big why down. I know what my monetary goal is. So I know my big why, I know my monetary goal. What is the one thing I should focus on such that by doing that one thing, everything else falls into place and becomes unnecessary?
Lead gen.
Lead generation, that's why it's number 1. Because all the others don't matter if you don't do that one, right? And what did you say? Consistency. Which is what the one thing question is doing, is helping you lead to consistency. So consistency in your lead generation will make all these other things fall into place. You're not going to get appointments, you're not going to write contracts if you're not doing that, right? Make sense? So one of the things we talked about today, it's right there. This is the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary. I didn't realize it was up there. Did you? There's the one thing question. Really quick, I just want to say there's one other part that I want to get at. All of you through Keller Williams, you have a Gmail account, right? Did you guys all know that in Gmail there's a calendar? Does everybody know that? Who didn't know that? You didn't know that? Okay, so I'm in my KW Gmail account, right? You've been there, right? And you've been to at least this part. Up here there's these dots. There's 9 of them. Those are the Google apps. When you click on that, there's an actual calendar there. And when you click on that calendar, that's your calendar that syncs to your phone. At some point, we are going to have a calendar in command. It's not functioning yet, and that at some point that will be the calendar we'll use for everything. At this point, we do provide a calendar for you, and you guys need to use it. So this, again, is not a clocking in and clocking out job. So you have to create your own calendar for your own job description, right? And we already said the number one thing to focus on is lead gen. So we tried really hard in this office, and it's actually sort of a Keller Williams standard, to not have classes before 11 a.m. Every once in a while we'll throw a command class in there or something. For the most part, all of our classes are taught after 11 because what do we want you doing from 9 to 11? Lead generation, most important activity. If you do 2 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and yes, open houses count. Okay, so weekends, if there's 1 day a week that you don't lead generate during the week because you're doing something on the weekend, I'm not telling you you have to work 7 days a week. But it is important to get it in there because if you put it in your calendar, you're more likely to follow it than if it's not there. And number one thing I see agents do, double book. Not professional, you guys. You don't put it in your calendar and all of a sudden you set an appointment with 2 different people at the same time. Does that make you look professional at all? You've got to use a calendar. I'm amazed at the amount of people that I meet in this career that have gotten through life to the point wherever they're at and haven't used a calendar yet. I don't know how you do it. My youngest daughter is 19 now, started using a calendar in high school. I was so proud of her. I'm like, oh, she's also my perfect one. So, third time's charm. But use a calendar. How do you get through life without a calendar? Without not showing up for something? Oh, I didn't put that in my calendar. You know, does that make sense? And then I do, you can see this is, I'm showing you my calendar. I very much color code my calendar. Purple for me because of bold, and for those of you who don't know bold, we'll continue to talk about bold. Purple's lead gen for me, just bold. Red are my appointments that I set for my job here. So red could be your appointments if that's what color you want. Green are money-making activities. It's typically other things I'm doing that are part of my job. So teaching this Ignite class today. And then this sort of pink salmon color are all of my personal appointments. Yes, you've got to put your personal appointments in there too. Okay? Does that make sense? You've got to use a calendar. I'll have it. You were given a calendar when you started with Keller Williams. If you have a Gmail account or any other email address for the most part. But I mean, other emails have calendars too, don't they?
Yeah, your phones do too.
Yeah, and your phone. There's apps for everything, right? Thank you. Use the calendar. I'm just saying this is an easy one because it's provided to you, and you can set appointments, and you can email people a calendar invite appointment too. So, have I said it enough? Use the calendar, okay? Color code it. It's really easy to color code too. You just look at this. I right click on it. I can make it whatever color I want. It's really easy to color code. And so for me, color coding really works. I don't know. It's more fun that way. I don't know. Artistic. It works. Because then I know, based on the color, you know, what it is for me. You've got to put your personal stuff in. So the first thing we recommend is put all of your annual events in. Birthdays, holidays, vacations with your family. Vacations are typically a part of your big why, yes? It's something you're striving for. What's the definition of the best vacation on earth? There's an answer. Close. One that's paid for ahead of time. You will enjoy a vacation that's already paid for at a level that's incredibly different from one that you charge that you have to go back and pay for later. Does that make sense? If it's already paid for, you're going to relax in a different way, right? No worries, no stress. So that becomes part of the big why. You know, that could be, if you're setting a goal for the end of this year, I hit this goal and I booked this vacation. It's already paid for. Does that make sense? Put those things in your calendar first. Whatever color, pink, because I'm female, so I made them pink. Men, you can make them, what's the other one? Pink and green? What do you do for boys again? Blue. Thank you.
I just picked.
Blue, yeah, whatever. Blue, I was blanking. Make those your personal events, then put your work events in. I made work green because it's money related, right? Okay? So whatever you want to do, get your stuff scheduled. I recommend putting your lead gen in there in the morning, and then put appointments in the afternoon, and if you don't have an appointment, then your goal is to fill it. If you don't fill the appointment, what do you do during that time?
Lead generation.
Lead generate for the next appointment. If you don't have an appointment that day, then you lead generate during that time, right? If you delete something, or in other words, erase it, what do you then do? Replace it somewhere else in your calendar. You erase your lead gen, which we've already agreed is your number one thing, you got to put it somewhere else. Does that make sense? That's how you create a clock in and clock out schedule in real estate. And there's plenty of time to do lead gen, and take care of your clients, and learn. Do you agree? Yes? And are we in a flexible job business?
Yeah.
So if you have to go pick up your kids, you can do that, and you can do something later, which is Anise has to go do. Thank you for being here. Okay? All right. I wanted to do this before Anise left, and I'm really glad I did because she didn't even know she had a calendar. So thank you, Anise, for being there. Oh, good. Okay. She has a calendar. All right. Okay, so we already know what the one thing is. So live by your calendar. This is suggesting, so during Ignite, please put the Ignite sessions on your calendar. Mondays and Wednesdays for the next 6 or so weeks, okay? There's a couple where we had to do it on there's one or two we had to do on a Thursday.
It's the one with Michael Putnam's class.
Yeah, the business planning clinic was already scheduled for a Wednesday, and so we had to move that Ignite to a Thursday. Thank you. I think that might be the only one. And then the final one, I had to do it from 11 to 1 because I had something else going on that day. That's the very final one. It's in November. For the most part, they are Monday and Wednesday from 12 to 3. Okay? So please put those on your calendars. And you know that you have your homework ahead of time. The homework is called the mission. So live by your calendar. Questions on calendar? Stress, worries, concerns? Okay, accountability. Gian needs to ask me, what does accountability mean? So accountability there's different types of accountability. It's your own personal accountability to yourself, which is better for you to know that accountability if you know what your big why is and what your monetary goal is, right? If you aim for nothing, you'll hit it with amazing accuracy. So we've just established some points for you to aim for today, okay? And then beyond your own personal accountability, which again could be, when I hit this goal, I'm going to take this trip. And would you agree that you're stepping it up by booking the trip now?
Yeah.
Yeah? And saying, I got to pay for this then. And if there's somebody going on the trip with you and you book the trip, are they going to help hold you accountable?
Oh, yeah.
Yes? Okay. That's just an example. Are there other examples you can think of? Some car you want to purchase or something like that. A house. We're going to do a vision board party either November or December. I'm working on the calendar for November and December, and I just realized on Friday that I need to get a vision board party in there. So vision board parties are a very visual way to think about your goals, and we'll have some fun and be creative here. And if you want to buy a house and that's a big goal for you, as an example, it's a pretty big goal for people around here, right? Then a picture of a house that you want to buy on your vision board, or a car that you want to buy, or a vacation that you want to take, or a certain amount of money that you want to have in the bank, that kind of thing, right? And then success partners or accountability partners would be the second form of accountability where you involve somebody else in that with you. Okay, success partners, they're calling it success because if you read the One Thing book, they talk in that book about creating a success list, which is not the same thing as a to-do list, right? This is a success list. A to-do list is just the 80% that you probably don't need to worry about. You want to focus on the 20%. Does that make sense? Okay. And by the way, we have a one-thing book club, and you could join our book club. It's this Friday, and read all about success lists. So success partners or accountability partners would be your second form of accountability, and then an even higher level would be coaching and mentoring. Typically because they cost money, so it's a higher level because there's money involved, right? Good news is if you've got somebody mentoring or coaching you, you're going to make some money, so they're worth it because they've helped you make money. You know, you may owe them some money, but they've helped you make money. Does that make sense? Any other forms of accountability you guys can think of? Those three levels kind of hit it, right? Does it make sense, you guys, of why this is important? Man, this job, because it's not clock in and clock out, we've got to establish our own parameters around it so that we can be successful. That's going from E to P. Okay, there is in here an agreement you can take home to your families and say, hey, I'm in this Ignite class right now, I have big goals, huh? Agreement of expectations. Agreement of expectations, family or significant other. This is your commitment to be an A student in this class, okay, and this career. So read through that, especially the agreement of expectations. I commit to attending all Ignite sessions. What page is it on? 61. 61. Thank you. All right, I want to do the one for you guys. I commit to attending all Ignite sessions. I commit to adding to my database 200. Oh, I told you 100. It's 200 or more names and contact information as quickly as possible within the 30 days of this dated agreement. It's actually more like 45 days because we're spreading the class out a little bit longer, so we're giving you a little bit more time. I commit to lead generating, speaking with people about real estate every day. I commit to making business calls during Ignite classes. I commit to completing my mission for each power session of Ignite. That's your homework. I commit to being prepared for my customers by memorizing and using scripts and sales language. I commit to working on my 6 personal perspectives. I commit to following a time-blocked calendar of activities throughout Ignite. I understand that I am developing success habits, remember consistency habits, and by agreeing to this covenant, I agree to take control of my own business success. And I have discussed the commitment of this covenant with those in my life who will be affected, and they understand and have agreed to support me. They'll be positively affected. Doesn't sound so negative, does it? They're going to be positively affected by this. Isn't that great, you guys? That's something that you can hang up on your mirror at home or wherever you want to hang it up. Okay? And if you do want to do the family or significant other commitment, it's over there as well. All right, we did that. I'm going to go back. I did skip around a little bit. I have some personal note cards for each of you. I would love for you guys to get in the habit of writing personal notes. These are easy to get. Like at the dollar store, you can get note cards. There's lots of places. You can actually order them on Keller Williams. Some of those, like the Red Store and stuff, they have Keller Williams ones that you can order.
Thank you.
They're very professional looking. These are more of a fall card. Oh yes, it's autumn morning, sunshine and crisp air, birds and calmness, years and days beginning. So I would. By the way, I just want to let you guys know one of my. Some of you have heard me talking about winning the day lately.
Yeah.
Talking about my win the day formula. So for me, part of winning the day is that the first thing I do when I come in here every morning is I write 2 notes. It means I get 10 done a week, which is pretty good. It's not quite an Ignite goal. It's still really helping me. So that's actually something that I've been doing lately. First thing I do when I come in the morning is write 2 notes. It also sets my what sets my feeling for the day, a feeling of accomplishment and a feeling of caring and giving back. What?
Gratitude.
My gratitude, because I feel like I've thought of 2 people for the day already first thing in the morning, and I've written them and let them know how much I appreciate them and that sort of thing. I'm also doing red notes too, which some of you know what the red notes are. It's little Keller Williams sticky notes. So I've been doing 2 of those a day too. It's pretty cool. It's a really great way to start the day. My goal is to win every day by noon, meaning that I've done my most important activities by noon, because by noon things start to fall apart or things build on you that you weren't expecting and all that kind of stuff, which again is why we recommend that you do your lead generation in the morning. Get it done. It's the most important thing. So write 2 notes a day. Actually, I want you to write more than that. I want you to write 10 a day. But they're easy to find, okay? So personal notes, questions. During Ignite, you were going to be asked to make phone calls. We put lead generation into this class because it's the biggest part of your job. So bring the people that you're going to call, bring phone numbers, bring whatever, and when the other people are teaching it, they're going to give you like 30 minutes to go make phone calls. All right? Don't be afraid of that. That's what you're here for. And you're here in an environment where other people are doing it too, and you can get support and accountability from each other. Does that make sense? If you can't get through the phone calls, you guys, you've got to rethink this business. Right? You really need to rethink it. And let me ask this question. What's the worst thing that's going to happen to you? They're going to hang up on you. Or tell you that nobody can afford to live here right now, and the kids can't even, Kevin's better off for that conversation, because now he's had a conversation like that, so he knows what he would probably say next time, right?
Yeah.
If he didn't get that conversation, he doesn't know how to handle that. Now he knows how to handle it. Worst thing someone's going to do is hang up on you. Every no is one step closer to a yes. This is a yes, a no business. Sorry, I want to show you guys one more thing. Okay. In sales, we are usually right here. In every conversation we have, we're either leading towards a yes or we're leading towards a no. Most of us get caught at the why. We're just not sure which way it's going to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, there are very few no's in any sales. Or let's just stick with real estate. There are very few no's in real estate. Most of them are a not yet. Doesn't mean they're saying no to you right now, or they are saying no to you right now, but it doesn't mean an absolute no. It usually means a not yet. So I'm not ready. I don't have a reason, right? There's very few no's. The no's for me are the people I don't want to work with. They can be a jerk, and I don't. Hey, guess what? You're in business for yourself. You're your own business owner. You get to choose who you work with. If someone is a big fat jerk, you don't have to work with them. Give them to somebody else, or pass them on, don't answer the phone, don't call them back, whatever. You get to choose who you work with. And when you don't, if you only have the jerk to work with, it's going to wear you out. And if you go out and do this, you're going to find a lot of people that aren't jerks. Okay? Does that make sense? You don't have to work with the jerk. And if they refer you to their jerky friends, you don't have to work with them either. Okay? Does that make sense? So very few people. To me, I don't want to work with a jerk, they're a no. I've chosen them as a no. People pass away, they're a no, but they still might have some properties that need to be sold in their estate. Okay? People move away, are they a no? No. They have a lot of people they've known here for however long they were here that they can refer you to. Or they're still doing business, they're still living somewhere else. You can refer them to an agent in Florida, wherever they've moved to, and you can get a referral fee for it. So stay in touch with people, maybe not as frequently if they're far away. Lima, your Canada people, you still stay in touch with them, maybe not quite as frequently as the people that you're here staying in touch with, right?
Yeah, I still stay in touch with a lot of them.
They may know somebody who's moving to this area, and they'll be like, I have a realtor for you. She stays in touch with me. I haven't forgotten about her.
they ask me real estate questions in Toronto, and
Yeah.
I can refer something.
Exactly. Right? That's the word. You know, I've gotten your friend, I've given his name out twice,
Oh, nice.
your Canada person.
Josh?
Yeah. The two agents needed somebody for that area, and I was like, oh, I have a person, right?
It works.
Does that make sense? There's very few no's. Most of them are a not yet. Just remember that. Oh, they're a no right now, it's just a not yet. Every no is one step closer to a yes. You get your no's, pat yourself on the back. It means you're actually doing something. If you're not getting a no, chances are you're not doing anything. Does that make sense? Part of the business. Any ahas or anything that you guys learned today that you weren't expecting?
No, just doing it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Okay, so the rest of the course is much more, this is obviously today's mindset course. It's getting your goals established, getting the parameters of the class established, that sort of thing. It's very much the intro course. Every other one of them is going to be a lot of skill in there, whether it's how to build a database. The next two classes are going to be how to find people, how to build a database, how to stay in touch with them, what those follow-up plans look like. And then again, there's 3 classes on working with the sellers, there's 3 classes on working with buyers, then there's classes on how to keep the deal together so it doesn't fall apart, and negotiation, that's the other one. So lots of good skill in each of the classes, and there'll be an opportunity in every single class for you to make some calls too, with different scripts along the way, okay? Questions? We ended a little early today, so you do have time to go make some calls. If you want to practice your script. Practice on 10. Pick 10 people you know really well, your inner circle, and practice on them first. And by the way, they may have a referral for you. Okay? All right. Thank you.